So I think what needs to be understood here is that the Haredi community in general is undergoing a massive shift in awareness and understanding, in victims being able to come forward, and even perpetrators understanding better what it is that they're doing when they sexually abuse someone. There's such a closed understanding. Like, there's just a lack of talk about this. And so Chaim Walder's, as you mentioned, his exposure and his suicide really, and the subsequent, by the way, Haredi response to that, which was to say no more silence, no more silencing victims, no more saying that we can't talk about these things. The Haredi street was done. They were done with the silence. And so now you're going to see, I believe, and experts believe, many, many, many more people coming forward and having the strength to say, I was hurt, this person hurt me, and I want you to do something about it and protect my children now. It's an amazing thing that we're seeing. It's nothing short of a revolution in this community.
Tell me, will these women, though, be believed, given the fact that Israel is a lot of the time seeing men at the helm, let's say in a rabbinate or something like that, men making a lot of these big decisions. Will the women's voices be heard?
I do believe that you should just know that, unfortunately, there's a lot of boys who are hurt as well, because the community itself is very gender segregated. And so the opportunity actually arises a lot more for men to do this to little boys. And there are women who also perpetrate. And one thing that we saw through this whole Chaim Walder thing was that the victims are coming forward and they're saying, this person hurt me and you didn't say anything, but I'm not going to allow this to occur anymore. And victims have gone back to the people who've hurt them and plastered, these are some of the pictures that you're seeing now, plastered these flyers on the homes of the people who hurt them or in the places where they were hurt. And they also, by the way, went to rabbis and said, you need to speak out. The first flyer was this with the little girl. And the second flyer was as a result of activists going to rabbis and saying, you need to speak out, you need to say that this isn't okay, and you need to say that we're going to believe the victims. And so the second flyer that came out was two sides with various Haredi rabbis saying, you have to speak out, we can't hide abuse, it's like murdering someone if you stand by while they're hurt. And so I do think there is change. I do think rabbis are coming out and understanding that this can't be dealt with within the community the way they tried to deal with it until now. They don't have the capabilities. They need training, and they need to go to authorities. I do think there's absolutely going to be there is already a shift.